Hi everyone. Another live stream. If you want to do something with me today and you have 12 by 12, then go and reach for them. I'm just taking out some, not sure what to use. Didn't have a lot of time to organize, so maybe this one. Okay, this one. Hi, Juanita. Okay. I'm going to do something today with 12 by 12, and I also have some crazy idea what to do with some of the painting. Well, if with painty papers, we'll see if it will work. It's based on what I'm going to do with the 12 by 12. So we'll see. We'll see if it works. Right now I'm just taking out some pages and we'll see where it gets me. I already have some of the painty papers. These are the cleanup pages from the jelly plate printing from last week. I've already done a video this week with some of them. I've made the circles, as you can see, and these are all the other cleaning pages that I cleaned the brayer after doing the jelly prints. So I'm hoping to do something with this, and these are some examples. We'll go over everything. Okay, I'm trying to see the chat again. Okay, hi Linda, hi Joyce, Beth Ann, Donna, Mickey or Mikey, I don't know, Annette. Okay, let's hope the chat will work and that I don't have to each time refresh the page or whatever. I don't know what to call it. I'm just going to let people come in and then we'll start. And as I said, if you have 12 by 12 and scrapbook paper and you want to do something with me, along with me, then go grab them. Yeah, for each, I don't know what to call them, booklet, mini album, you need 3 pages of 12 by 12, one for the cover, two for the inside. From 3 pages, you will get 2 of these. So, or 2 of this, it doesn't matter, whatever you have. So for one, I will take, this will be the cover, this will be the inside for 2 of these booklet mini albums, don't know what to call them. And here I'm thinking of using these 2 for the inside, and this is going to be the outside, the cover. This is the easiest thing you will ever make, I think. So, yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so like Mickey Mouse. Okay, what do you say? Shall we begin, or we will give everyone 2 minutes, another 2 minutes to get in? Some tea. Hello everyone, and I hope I didn't miss anyone. Thank you for coming in. Wasn't sure I'm going to do a live today. I'm tired. It was a long day, but I figured, what the heck, I need to decompress, and if I'm doing something crafty, then I can just go live, and whatever will be, will be. And it's more important that I'm doing something with the live chat, and so, and not just talking to myself like I usually do. So that's what prompted me to go live. Okay, so I'm going to start, and this is, as I said, a 12 by 12 scrapbook paper, and it's quite thick, not very thin, but not very thick. I don't care most of the time. You can use either. And what I do advise is, sometimes it says it's 12 by 12, but sometimes it's not. And this is a ruler with inches here, centimeters here. And this one is a little bit less than the 12. So what I'm doing, just to make my life easier, even though it's less than the 12, I'm just eyeballing it and putting my ruler to be next to the page and centered. So now I'm marking the 6, and I'm going to mark the 3, and I'm going to mark the 9. So basically it's supposed to be every 3 inches, something like that. Really doesn't matter. I can also flip it over, and if it's centimeters, it's 30 centimeters. Then I can mark the 15, and 7.5. So by centimeters it would be more accurate because it's exactly 30, and of course the 22.5. So I can mark at the top of the page also, or I can align it on my cutting mat and just continue. Just aligning it with the lines on the mat, and then I can just make the rest of the line. Now, when you're doing this for a long time, you don't really need all the lines that I'm going to show you today, but it's easier to make the lines. I'm doing the same thing here. It really is, no, it's just not a square, but I will, it just doesn't matter. I'm going to do my best. So 15, 7.5, and I'm in centimeters, and just continuing with the line. I've done a video how to make these little booklets in the past. It's a really old video, so I figured just trying to find it between all the other videos I have on my channel, and I already have more than 800. I'll just make a new one in the live stream. Okay, so that's what we've got. And now, just so it will make our life easier when we are going to do it, I'm going to put X and X here, X and X here, X and X here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. The zoom is not great when I'm doing live. I can't control it. So another thing that is will make life easier, because we are going to cut, is, let's take another something that you will see better. Line here, and line here. What we are going to do is cut this line, so that's the stop. We are going to cut this line, so that's the stop, and we are going to cut this line, and this is the stop. Now you can cut it with any cutter that you have, or you can just use scissors, whatever is easier for you. Oh, forgot something. Never mind. I'll just do it now. I'm going to take a stylus, and I'm going to score all the lines here. It's better to do it before the cutting, but it can also be done after the cutting. But really up to you. And I'm going lightly. I don't want it to damage my paper. I just want to help in folding, because we are going to start folding all of this. Okay, so what you get is, I didn't cut it all the way here. And also here. Okay, what is going on today? Just cut it again. Okay, so basically what we are getting is the letter M. Okay, and just so you can follow, flip it over. That's the starting point. I will also maybe, let's put some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are going like in a maze. That's the M, and we are marking it just to make life easier. So we are starting at 1, and I'm flipping it over because it's better to follow that the inside will always the folding will be so the pattern is on the inside. Okay, because when we are opening the booklet, this is the 1, this is the 2, you always fold it on the inside. Okay, and now like an accordion, a concertina, you are just doing one like this, one like that. Okay, so we got here where I've done the X's. Okay, here we are basically folding against, because now I want the X is for they need to kiss. Okay, X and X, they need to kiss, so that's the fold that will be here. I just try to figure out something that will mark how to fold that. When we will get to the 8 and the 9, again, the X needs to kiss the other X. And again, it will be like this here in 12 and 13. And now that I've done the X and the X, and I am also advising where the 2 X's are kissing to put some glue. You don't need a lot, you just need it to hold together. It will also help later on. Just a little bit of glue, and now I'm just continuing folding like before. Again, I reached this, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue, and now this X is kissing this X. And I'm continuing once again. Now this is not perfect, I'm just doing it quite quickly, and as I said, it wasn't really a square. I just want to show you how it goes, and then we'll continue. Okay, X kissing the X. Here we go. This is the inside of the booklet. Okay, now you can decorate it, you can ink around the edges, you can stamp on it, you can put photos, whatever you want, however you want to to embellish it. Now if it's not quite straight like I have here, I can always go and trim something that is a little bit sticking out. Okay, but that's the basic inside of the booklet. Now, I'm going to do the same thing to this page, and because from the third page, this is half of it is going to be the cover for this, and half of it is going to be the cover for that. So no waste of paper at all. And I'm going to do this again. For those who don't have patience, they can always watch it not in live. And you know what? I'm going to just trim it to be a square. It just so maybe I'll check the chat before I'm doing this. Let's see, this is 29, almost 30. Okay, so, okay. Again, 7.5, 15, 22.5. I'm just it doesn't matter the measurement. I'm just I'm dividing. That's it. I'm dividing by 4. So if I had 40 centimeters, then I would divide by 4. So every 10 centimeters it does. So again, if you have something else in another measurement, just divide by 4. 15, 22.5. So as I said, when I'm doing this quite a long time, I don't do all the markings with the pencil. Right now I'm just going to score with this. Let's look at the chat, what I'm missing. Of course I'm talking to you, Linda. Okay. Both the boys are here today. Of course, they are sleeping. It's after midnight. The older one came today and is going back tomorrow. The younger one is here and tomorrow is also going on some camping with something that I don't know what to call it. It resembles Boy Scouts, but it's not for boys, it's for older, younger men. I don't know what to call it. Teenagers. Is the video blurry? Because I didn't change anything. Okay. Shadow. Where the shadow is here on this side. Maybe if I'll move, maybe you will see better. Is it better now that I move to the left? Okay. Sometime in the future, I'll probably get a real what it's called, video camera, and not just my phone sticking up here. It's it's not even a real picture for putting phones like for videotaping. It's just something that I found, some kind of light fixture with an arm that can be that is adjustable, and then I'm sticking my phone inside the arm. What can I say? It is what it is. I've been working today, and then when I finished working, I started baking. We have a holiday coming up, Purim. Purim is a holiday like Halloween, only without the creepy crawlies and all the scary stuff. We get um, to put costumes, and food should be really, really sweet. So one of the things that we are making for Purim is Ozne Aman, or other Jewish people in the world are knowing it in the name of Hamantashen. Here it's Ozne Haman. So I was making for us some, and I was also making for the older my older boy to take with him to the base, and it was one pan after the other into the oven. It seemed like it will never end. And then I've done some other stuff for Purim, and it took me longer than I thought. That's why I'm also more tired than usual. Okay, so now we have two insides for this booklets, mini albums, don't know what to call them. Okay, so this is going to be the cover, and what we are going to do is, of course, decide how we want the cover to go, because I'm going to split it in two, and I need to decide if I want the cover to be like this or like this. I'm going with, yeah, I'll just split it here, so just in half. So I'm marking at 15 and doing the same again, just aligning it. I think I need to replace the knife. Need a little plier. Okay. It's not that thick of a paper to give me that much trouble, so here we go. Two covers. Okay, now what you're doing is folding it, but not pressing all the way, just so you will see where is the center. And I'm placing my booklet here. Okay, if it's easier, something got inside. I've got like a tiny thorn. Where did it come from? Oh, okay. And if it helps you, you can put some clip like this. Okay, and now I'm taking a pencil and I'm marking a, how do I explain it? I'm going to take this out just so you will see what I'm talking about. This is my booklet. This is the cover. I'm going to mark near the end of my booklet. I'm letting like 2 millimeters, something like that, a gap between the end of the booklet to here. This is going to mark where I'm going to fold inside. Here is the folded cover. So again, in terms of how wide the gap is up to you, if you want it very loose or if you want it tight on the booklet, up to you. And again, I'm going to just align it on my mat, and where I marked it, I can do a pencil first, or I just can again go and score here and here. And now I'm folding it. Okay. That's going to be the cover, and now I need to mark where I want to fold it, so it will tuck in the booklet. And again, I'm letting like 2 millimeters gap or 1 millimeter, again up to you. And where I marked it, I'm just going to score because it's easier. And if you have a bond folder, you can press on the foldings. If you don't have a bond folder, you can take scissors and use the handles. Just make sure that they are clean, because mine are a lot of time with some paint, and if you are going to press it, it will smear the paint. So just check that it's clean. Here we go. So now this one is going inside here, and this one is going inside here, and here we go, we have the booklet. And of course, decorating it there are so many ways to go about it. Putting a clip, putting a ribbon. I here also added like a bookmark that I haven't glued, forgot to glue it here. Just made the bookmark, forgot to glue it. I'm gluing it to the cover. So again, you can do a bookmark, you don't have to do a bookmark, up to you what you like to do. Using all kinds of stuff here just to decorate, and as I said, on the inside you can do again whatever you want to decorate. I'm going to do the cover for the other one and decorate the two of them, and then we are going to go to my crazy idea how to use the cleanup pages from the gel printing. Okay, so I've got this one, letting it be here, and again just marking. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Okay. Okay. So I haven't missed any question or something. just going to do this cover and check, of course, the chat, and then I want to try, and I have another light fixture here. I want to do something, and you will tell me if it's brighter or darker. Sometimes the automated settings on the phone are more horrible than if you just decided for yourself what you want. Now, if you want, you can also put a little bit glue. If you don't want it to move out of the cover, you can put glue, or you can just leave it be. And I like to leave it under some books or some paper clip or a bulldog clip, just so it will take the shape. And let's see. Okay, so let's see the chat. Okay, so I'm going to do something with the light fixture, and you will tell me if it's better or worse. Is it better or worse? I think it's worse, right? How is it now? Is it better? Same. Okay, don't know why. Don't know what's going on here. Okay. So let's see. Let's put some ribbon on this one. What color to choose? Nope. Maybe this one. Yeah, I'm going with this one. Do I want both of them to be with the ribbon? Let's go with this. Yeah, I'm going with the ribbon. Okay, so ribbon. I'm I'm just going to put a little bit of glue here so it will hold in place. Otherwise, I don't think it needs more than that. Okay, just so it will stay in place. And decorating, I've got this small stuff that I really don't remember where I've got it. I think it was some website for craft material that approached me, and I did an unboxing and they sent me some of this stuff. So maybe this one here. Yeah, this would look nice. I want to round the edges, and I'm thinking maybe inking around them, not sure. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it like this without inking. I like it. Yeah. So here is another one done. And let's see. Nope. Maybe butterfly. Yeah, this one. Yeah. You see how easy and quick to make this. Just 3 pages of 12 by 12, and you've got these 2 booklets that of course you can use however you want, and it's great for a gift, and it can also be a multiple greeting card. The whole family can put a greeting card inside, right inside, and instead of having like 10, 15 greeting cards from one from each one, you can use each page for a greeting and give it to the person that you want to give. I'm checking the chat. Okay. So let's see if my crazy idea is going to work. I'm going to do something similar just with the painted papers, the ones that I already used with the circles, and I've done a video, if you've seen it this week. I'm thinking of attaching several pages, maybe 4, maybe more, I'm not sure yet. And let's see, maybe even add some washi tape. If I'm going crazy with this, then all the way. Okay, so let's see, I'm going to put some glue. I think it would probably be better if I used white glue here, but I want it quick, so I'm using my silicone glue. It will dry faster. Okay, now let's see. Okay. I need to move this. And more glue here. Okay, let's see. Should probably have done this before, but that's okay. Silicone glue is fast, but not that fast. So here we go. Now I'm going to trim this side. I don't need all this. Someone, that reminds me, someone left a comment that she can't bring herself to cut or tear book pages. Well, what I'm using is old dictionaries that someone just threw in the street, and I found them in the street, and not even the whole dictionary. It's only one volume, and no one even put it in a recycling bin. So it was just me. I'm thinking of it as me saving this book, this old dictionary, and making something with it. So it's better to do something like this with it, and not that it will become an egg carton. So okay, let's trim this. And I'm going to try and do a booklet from this. Oopsie. Okay, now if I minded the white spaces, then I would go with paint or with the or with the brayer, because that's all clean up of the brayer from the gel printing. But I don't care right now. Maybe later on, after it's all folded, I will see if I want to add something or to cover or whatever. So let's see. For those who missed the beginning with the scrapbook paper, then they can watch now how I divide and mark to do this. So let's see. And it doesn't have to be divided by 4 like I've done with the 12 by 12. It was just easier, and it was just in proportion to the 12 by 12. Let's see. I've got here 53 centimeters, and I'm thinking how I want to divide. I think I'll trim this and go with something that is easier to divide. Maybe a little bit too much measuring and too much math in this late hour. A year? You watched my videos for a year? Oh my God. Some of them are well, I'm not watching my videos. I can't. It's just, to me, it's just a cringe. So only if I have to. Because sometimes someone is asking me a question about a video that I've done like, I don't know, 5 years ago. So I have to go back and then I have to listen to myself, and it's just embarrassing and cringe. I don't have any other word to describe it. If I had to sit and watch my videos, I would never do another video again. So I don't watch it. My English improved because I'm using it. My English is mostly from books. I'm a bookworm. But between reading and talking, it's a whole different ballgame. And some of the English is from TV, but I stopped watching TV. I don't watch anymore. I think the only thing that I still watch is NCIS. So, and still there are words that I don't really know how you are supposed to pronounce, and I still find words that are said differently. I think that sometimes it's because most of the English that I hear is American English because of the TV, or I read American books, then that's what mostly I'm getting. And from the outside, the only thing that I can say is that some of the differences is probably between the north and south of the Mason-Dixon line. I think that's probably the most thing that changes. And I started watching some time ago. YouTube is like a rabbit hole. You start watching one video and then it floods you with another videos in the same subject. And I don't know how I got there, and now I'm watching body cams of cops doing traffic stops in the United States. And some of them are just hilarious. But I'm watching it more to get the English more than anything. And I just realized there's something like hold on. In most of the videos, it doesn't matter where in the United States you're pronouncing it like it's one word. Hold on, hold on. And also come here, come here, come here. And it makes me laugh. And sometimes even if I'm reading a book and it's like, I don't know, in Louisiana, I'm starting to think in English in my head with an accent. My English teacher will probably be rolling in her grave if she heard me say ain't or or dropping the G in the ing. She was British and she was old. Even when I was a kid, she was old. It's not like because I was a kid. And it's like if someone told her, can I open the window? She would shout at us, you may, you may, you may, you can't. So if I will use the ain't or drop the J, she's rolling in her grave. If you would see how we learned English when we were children, you will just piss your pants. It's hilarious that we had only one channel on the TV back when it was black and white, only one channel, and all morning until noon there were education TV shows, and some of them were for English. So they did like skits. It was all to be funny and parody on all kinds of things. Like one of them was called the Sheriff of Hollywood Hills, and the characters was Sheriff Goodman, Burton Badman, Miss Ding Dong, the teacher, of course, and so on and so on. And it was a parody on a parody because they've done like they are filming a western with all the moving background and how someone on the side is doing with coconut the noise of hoofs of horses. So it was joking about how making a western and all things westerns, and it was hilarious. There was like one episode that was about the ing, and Sheriff Goodman is after Burton Badman that kidnapped Miss Ding Dong. And they are on plastic horses, like from a carousel, from a merry-go-round, and in the back the rolling around background, and they are, I will never stop saving people. I like saving people. And of course it's for kids, remember. Oh, there were all kinds of stuff, and there was a character in it that was like what we call now, you call now, Native Americans. So, and you would do like all kinds of stuff that rhymes, so you will remember stuff like, when you speak of people, use the pronoun who. When you speak on other things, pronoun which will do. Yes. And that's what we saw, and we all remember till this day. So we had that show, and we had one that called Neighbors. So you will learn all the things like in the neighborhood to know the words. And we had something that was called, what was it? Um, oh my God, I forgot the name of that. It was like in the big city, and also all kind of skits. And it stuck. What can I say? And of course, there were all kinds of songs, so you will remember stuff. I think if you will do in YouTube a search, the sheriff of Hollywood Hills, you can find something out of it. It's hilarious, and it's of course in black and white. Let's see. I'm trying to talk and to try and see how I'm going to divide this page. I'm doing some math here on the side. What can I do? It would be 25, 26, 13. I'll be right with you when I finish dividing. Never thought to bring a calculator at this late hour. I started watching all kinds of, I think it's Sky News or Australia or something like that. So I'm also hearing Australian English. Oh my God, the accent. I'm thinking, let's see, 13 will give me like this. Yeah, it would be bigger. Okay, here I'm dividing. I'm going with, let's see, 13. And here I'm going to trim the excess. And now I'm flipping this over. No, I will mark here so it would be easier. I won't be able to align it with the mat because it's a bigger. Okay, Let's do these lines and then I'll flip it over. Okay, next. I forgot to do this and get rid of the excess. Okay. Now I want to divide this by 4 again. Now let's see. I've got almost 40 here, almost. So I'm going to do 9.5 here. Let's take the smaller one. 9.5. Yeah, I hope it will work. Yeah, okay. And I'm going to mark here 9.5. I'm paying for my crazy ideas. I'm not supposed to do all this measuring this late at night. But let's hope it will be worth it and not something that needs to go to the garbage. Okay. So now I need to do these lines. Of course, it doesn't have to be divided by 4. The larger your piece of paper, you can divide it by more. But the concept is the same. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking how I want my pages to be. Whatever will be, will be. So X here and here, X here and here, X here and here, and let's take something so I can see and not a marker that went through the page the last time. I need a colored pencil. Okay. Stop here, and stop here. And now I'm going to cut. I'm not scoring this because it's just book pages, and if I will try to score it, it will tear. Now I'm just going to cut here from the stop sign here until the stop sign. And once again, and again I have the M shape. Okay, so flipping it over, and okay, starting here, folding where my line is, again folding. Something is not quite right. Yeah, I folded in the right place. So now I need to fold at this line. Oh, okay. I know what. It's fine. It just... Okay. I know. I made a mistake. I didn't trim the axis that I marked here. Forgot about it. Did I say crazy? I'm standing by it. Crazy. Someone sent a straight jacket. Excess gone. Excess gone. Whew. Now, folding. It's a little bit trickier when I don't have the score lines, but can be done. And now that I arrived at the XX, they need to kiss. Continuing with the folding. I'm sorry. I just need to see the line. Okay, again, X and X. Almost. Again, X and X. Here we go. Oh my God. Here is the inside. I'm going to put just a little bit more glue where I've done where the X are. I've done it really quickly, so that's how it looks. And maybe here a little bit more. Okay, so of course I will need to do a cover. For the cover, what you need is to have a piece of paper that is bigger than this by multiply by, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think it's multiplied by 4. Let's see if I'm right, because I think my brain just stopped working. And I'm thinking of using more of to go with the flow and use more of this. Yeah, I'm going to make the cover from this, and then I want to add more stuff to it. Okay. Going to trim this. Let's see if I'm putting it. Yes, I have enough for folding. Okay, and I have more than enough. If this is the center, yeah, way more than enough. So I will need to trim this. Or who said it needs to be here in the middle? Maybe just I could have used just one. So it's not 2, it's not a multiply by 4, it's multiply by 2. Okay, whatever. Late hour, sorry. Okay. And okay, folding. Okay, marking. Probably should have left a little bit more, but I think it will work. And this on the inside, and of course you can glue so it will stay in place. Here we go. Personally, I think on the cover I would go with water-based varnish. It will give it a nice finish. This one is grungy, so I won't go with satin ribbon. It's just not looking, it would look out of place here. I'm really liking it, and it just would clean up pages. And what I thought to use, I thought maybe because I already taken some circles out of these pages, I thought about taking more circles and just randomly decorating on the inside. Of course, it's just, you don't have to, but I figured it would be interesting to randomly put some circles. Okay. I'm also thinking that it would be maybe nice to randomly put some pieces of washi tape on some of the pages. Not sure yet, it's just something that I thought about of doing. I told you, crazy. Maybe let's cut some bigger circle. Don't know if I will use it, but I can always use it in somewhere else. Haven't checked the chat for a while. I think I'm going to put some glue here. Or maybe, I said washi tape, so let's take some washi tape. Let's go wild. I'm still putting some glue because I find that the adhesive of the washi tape is not that great, so I'm just adding a little bit of glue, and let's find something interesting. And I'm just playing. It's not planned or anything. Okay, and let's see. Folding it in half, putting some glue in the back. And I'm going to put it here, like so. So now it's decorating this page and also this page. And let's see. So now I want to put some washi tape here. Not overthinking it, just putting something, and oopsie. You know what? Not overthinking it. It's torn. Let it be torn. Just adding a little bit of glue, as I said, adhesive not great. And the washi tape. Yeah. Next. Haven't checked the chat. Go to sleep. Okay. Hi to everyone who came on now. Okay. I hope I haven't missed anything. And let's see. I don't like the white strip that I have here, so I'm going to put some glue and some washi tape again. I can take ink pad and ink around the edges. I can use a brayer because all these pages were created with a brayer. So all kinds of stuff. And I think I'll put some washi tape like this, and it's crooked. Okay, and from this one. And maybe a circle or more washi tape, maybe a little bit. You know what? Now I'm going to put washi tape here, and this one is going to be folded and going into the next page, like I've done with the circle. Just playing and having fun. And yeah. Sometimes I like torn edges, sometimes I like them straight. This and oopsie. Okay. Next. Not talking because I don't have anything to say. I'm just playing with the pieces that I've got here. Of course, I can stamp on these pages, I can stencil, I can do whatever I want. Let's see. Something. Nope. Nope. I like it. Let's do the last page so it will stay in place. think I need to go to sleep. I'm getting tired by the minute. Okay, and let's put some oops. I'll probably decorate all the others later on. Or maybe I can somehow find the strength to finish this. It's not the time to give me trouble. I'm beat. Yeah, I finished. Well, the inside. I still need to decorate the outside. Maybe if I used, yeah, sometimes something just click in my mind, and this is it. Going with the rest of what I've done. Let's see. Completely and utterly plain. Yeah, and one more piece here. I still need, well, I don't have to, but I feel like I need some focal point here. God knows what it will be. Still, I'm reading the chat. Okay. As I said, this feels to me like it needs a coating of water-based varnish, which I'm not going to do now. And I really need some focal point here. Another circle with something, maybe another butterfly, I don't know. Maybe if I'll take, let's see. Stop giving me trouble. It's the end. I'm finished. Maybe it's not, no. It's nice, but not enough. Maybe from this one. Nope, don't like it. This will probably pop on the background because it has metallic paint on it. Oh yeah, this one, it's a go. Oh, that's it. That's it. I'm finished. I'm bit. I can't believe I made it this far. Okay, let's see if there is anything else in the chat before I sign off. And just making some space because it's just too much. I don't hate all pinks. It's mostly the pink of Barbie or Bazooka Joe or I don't know, Pepto-Bismol. So not all things Barbie I hate. I'm sorry. For all those that love Barbie, I hate Barbie. Okay, so that was it for today. Thank you for coming in. It really is important to me. And I hope to continue with this lives as an extra to the other regular videos. And I'll be seeing you. Bye, everyone.